Okay, MegaWhale team, welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks for tuning into today's video. We're going to go ahead and talk about Bitcoin today and discuss what is actually happening on the charts, because a lot has happened again in the last 24 hours. It seems like the last few days have been quite volatile with these massive valleys, and it's kind of what we expect after these long consolidation periods. But let's go ahead and dive into it and kind of go around from the macro to a small time frame and discuss what's happening. So we talked a little bit yesterday about the rising channel, and obviously the rising channel is a structurally bearish pattern, meaning at some point we expect a breakdown. Now we did see a breakdown yesterday of this rising channel, but it didn't really go anywhere. It just came in down into this range, it's 18,700 to 18,800 support, and bounced. And that is a good thing for us because luckily we took along at 18,800 and made a nice 90% profit. But we were talking about this level here, and this is the key level. This red line is that key level. The red lines on the chart right now are those key levels. These are our key trigger levels, and a trigger means a individual or singular price point where if it gets broken, we expect a continuation or a rapid surge in momentum at that point. So it is a trigger point for a move down, and we talked about this level as being a trigger point for the move back down to 17,600, and we'll loop back to that in a second. But nevertheless, we broke above this channel. Again, we've got back into our rising channel. We were talking yesterday about how longs are more favorable at that point. We've got a nice long, we've got a nice profit, we're pushed upwards, and we'll come back and talk about what's happening now. Before I get into today's video in more detail, guys, head down to the pinned comment down below. Click the link to join our Telegram channel, get access to all our updates, analysis videos, and more. We actually have a VIP sale at the moment. This is up to 25% off all memberships, and we only have 3 more spots remaining. So 17 already been taken, 3 left. When 3 more spots get taken at the discount ends, prices go back to normal, of course. If you want to join our VIP, you can see our September results over here, 27 wins, 7 losses. This is our VIP channel here. Every single trade we post has very specific entries and exits. As you can see, we do not leave it up to chance. We keep everything very structured, and it's probably the most detailed VIP out there at the moment. Alongside that, guys, if you do have Bitget and you are signed up with my referral link down below and you want to join VIP, if you go ahead and join my VIP, you actually get a 1-month bonus membership if you send me your user ID from Bitget as well. That being said, let's go ahead and jump in. So let's start on the macro. And I was scribbling on this a little bit before, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about this in more detail as I was just having a look myself. But we've talked a bit about, I think it was maybe about a week ago, we told you guys we've got about 3 to 4 weeks before Bitcoin makes a big move. And a big move is going to happen before mid to late October. And we're going to talk about it now a little bit more detail because it's getting closer and closer to that date. And the date range was about the 13th to the 21st of October. Before, during, but not after, we expect a big move up or down. We're going to talk about it. So if we zoom out first and foremost and we take a look at these black lines, and I want you to kind of focus on these upper 2 lines. They kind of cross over here. We have this initial black line which acts as a lower black line at the start but crosses over to the top. This is our downward descending resistance of our macro descending channel. This is the bear market resistance. This line represents the line that we do need to break above to exit the bear market. The other black line, which is our wedge black line, our descending wedge resistance, this represents the resistance we need to break to see the bear market rally. Okay, and the bear market rally will initiate if that line breaks. Where will the target be? Well, the target will take us back into this range. And this range is a level we tested many times at 22,684 to 24,000 level, the major trigger zone, major rejection block, basically preventing us from a move back upwards. Remember, we got rejected in that range a very long time in, July to August range. Looking to the downside, of course, the next leg down is this level here, 12 to 13,000. But this is very important. We have major support right below us. This whole gray box is major support. 19,000 to 17,650 is huge support. And you can see how big the support is, guys. We've been on this support for like literally 3 months now. Huge support. But this kind of brings me to what we want to talk about today, which is this 2 data points. Why are these dates so significant? Actually, it actually might move it over a little bit. It's 12th. These points indicate the points of which the black resistance line crosses into and out of the major horizontal support zone, which is 19,000, 17,600. Okay, if we take a look, which means before the 13th, before the 12th and the 21st, we either are going to break above this downward sloping resistance or reject from it and head below this current low. And if we head below the current low, we already know where the target is. It's down here. Okay, maybe we get a scan wick to 16,500. That's possible. Okay, but it's more likely we continue down. It is very high risk at that point. Okay, so we either break through this downward sloping resistance before the 21st of October and continue into this range. If we get into this range, we've broken that downward sloping resistance. We're in a bear market rally. We haven't broken the bear market yet. In a bear market rally, if we break through this level, we are in we're exiting the bear market. We're now in a new formed uptrend. Okay, and if we do not get through that resistance by the 21st of October, the chances are we will lose this horizontal level, which actually indicates or acts as the absolute bottom of this cycle. Okay, and we can prove that with our Brave New Coin Liquid Index chart. We can see that bottom was actually indicated there at 17,557, whatever it was. If we zoom in, we'll see it 650, the absolute bottom. That level will be lost, okay, before the 21st of October if we do not break that downward sloping resistance. So it is getting quite close, guys. We are quite literally between a rock and a hard place over here, pushing sideways, and we're going to make a big move soon. And maybe it won't be a quick move, maybe it won't be a strong move, but the important thing is it's going to be a deciding move. It's going to really be deciding. It's going to tell us what is actually going to happen for the next few weeks in the market, which is very good for us as traders, because if we can identify the trend, we can capitalize on that and actually trade into strength or short into weakness, depending on where it's going. So very important for us. And we've been talking about the short term, and you're probably wondering, how does this actually relate to the short term? Well, if you go ahead and take a look at this level here, this red line. This red line is the major trigger zone, which takes us down to 17,600. And 17,600 is the lower level of this major support zone. So it all lines up. If we head down below this red line, we're triggering down to that absolute low. If we trigger down to absolute low, well, we're just one step closer to losing that low, which means we're one step closer to not breaking resistance and one step closer to heading down here. So very, very negative. So we definitely do not want to see this all broken. And we saw that crash down below it yesterday. And we told you guys, as long as this 18,800 support level holds, as long as 18,800 to 18,700 holds, we're still okay. This is some major, major support. We've seen this support level hold, and every single time we test it, we see these big drops below it, right? We see these drops below it, but we always get back above it. So we did expect exactly the same thing this time around, and we have seen that this time around. We've pushed back up. We're back over 19,000, incredibly important. We've closed the daily candle above 19,000, incredibly important. It's looking good. It's looking good. We'll talk about the short term in a second. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance has pushed back into a major rejection point, this this red zone. Obviously, breaking through this downward sloping resistance will be very bullish for Bitcoin. It might send Bitcoin upwards, or it most likely will send Bitcoin upwards, provided the total cryptocurrency market cap increases, and we could see that push through at downward sloping resistance on that daily chart. DXY is looking like it's hitting resistance, and we have what you'll call a descending broadening wedge or a rising broadening wedge, which is a bearish structure. It looks like, at least temporarily, it has reached a local high. And that 14 or that 114 level is acting as some pretty major resistance for DXY. If the DXY comes back down, which it very well could, back down to this red line, 110 level, we can expect Bitcoin to see a rally in October, which is more likely because October is an incredibly bullish month for Bitcoin. All right, the total cryptocurrency market cap, we can take a look. We have found major support once again at this level, bouncing perfectly from that level. Again, the only thing I'm worried about this chart is the fact that we are in a descending triangle. And we know descending triangles are bearish. So again, losing this trigger will be a major, major short signal, very bearish for Bitcoin, very bearish to the market, expecting everything to go lower. Until we lose that, do not panic too much. Okay, let's go to the short term. So we'll go ahead and zoom in to a 15-minute chart. and let's see what's happening. So, all right, already, as you can see, so much volatility here. It's almost confusing to take a look at this chart. There's so much volatility. If we go into a small time frame, we're going to have to. We can see, look at this volatility, insane. We had this uptrending support line over here, which we did break down from. We saw a little bit of volatility from there. Not much conviction in any direction right now. It looks like bulls and bears are fighting. There's a lot of conviction going on right now. These are not really the trading environments I like to trade in. When I see this kind of price action, I personally like to stay away. We do have a bull flag developing over here, which is nice to see on the shorter time frame. The bull flag target will of course be, if we break outwards, above that 19,800 level. And we already know, if we zoom back out, the 19,800 level is that major trigger zone. And a major trigger zone which will compel us to move back up, potentially over 20,000, up into that 20,500 level. So all eyes on Bitcoin on the short-term time frame right now. Again, if we go to the daily chart, the daily is looking bullish. It is looking good. We're over 19,000. We closed the daily candle engulfing the previous red, which is always good to see. I think this daily candle is going to be a very important one. We're going to have to see where it closes. It'd be great to see this daily candle close above 19,500, potentially even 19,600. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I think that's all I want to talk about today. Just a little update today. Not too much more to go on. We have discussed a lot of this stuff already. We'll do a more in-depth analysis, I think, the day after tomorrow. And then we're going to start our altcoin videos as well on the 1st of October, which is, I think, 2 days' time. So stick around for that. Of course, guys, head down to a pinned comment, join VIP, join Bitget, trade by trade, support the channel. It's always great talking to you. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So we're going to quickly have a discussion about Bitget. Now, if you follow the channel, if you're on our Telegram, if you're on our Twitter, if you like the content, enjoy the videos, and just find what we do informative and beneficial, go ahead and support the channel by clicking the sign up link to Bitget and trade where I trade. Now, there's about 10 different good reasons why I'm suggesting Bitget, and obviously I've made the swap from Binance to Bitget close to a year ago now. Last year in September, I decided to go to Bitget and trade on Bitget, and I'm going to go through the reasons why you should actually come over and trade on Bitget too. So first and foremost, guys, if you like spot trading, obviously 0% trading fees on spot. They've got over 260 coins here. Basically every popular coin you can think of is on Bitget. Basically all the coins on Binance you can find on Bitget. Another really good thing is it is global access, meaning there's no global restriction on who can sign up. Doesn't matter what country you're in, where you're from, you can sign up to Bitget. And the reason they can do that is because they do no KYC. KYCing on this exchange is completely optional. If you want to trade on a decentralized exchange where you don't have to sign up, you don't have to have your government information in there, this is where you want to be, completely decentralized. Another really good thing is they obviously have very low trading fees for futures. It's around 0.02%. Now they have around 60 to 70 different trading pairs on futures and are adding more every couple of weeks, so it is steadily growing. They also have a security fund, so if the exchange ever gets hacked or you get hacked, you can actually request a refund or a compensation from the exchange. They have, I think it's like $80 million, or if not more, $800 million or something close to that in the security fund that actually pay out to their users if anything catastrophic happens. So obviously signing up the link, you'll get access to all of that, but there's a few beneficial and extra things you get access to if you sign up the link down below. You'll get access to the reward center. Now on the reward center, there's about 5 separate tasks, and they're trading tasks. If you complete those tasks, you can make up to $4,163 just from actually trading. And the second thing is, if you sign up with the partner link down below, you are actually registered underneath my partner account. And what that gives me availability to do is I can actually adjust your fee kickbacks depending on your trading volume. So you actually get paid to trade on Bitget. You'll get kickbacks based on this trading fees you use. For example, on the 3rd of October to the 10th of October, we are doing a running campaign where 10% of the fees you pay on Bitget, you actually receive as compensation as USDT directly to your account. These are some of the things I can do. I can assess your trades, I can monitor your trades if you need advice, I can actually see what is going on, and obviously the fees are very, very small on Bitget. That being said, guys, that is all I want to talk about Bitget. If you want a more in-depth analysis and video about Bitget or how to leverage trade, go to our channel and click the video how to trade on leverage, and we talk you through Bitget in a little bit more. Thanks guys, we'll see you later. Okay guys, I want to take a quick moment to introduce the Become a Trader course at the end of this video. This course was designed by myself and Wolves of Crypto. We put together a whole variety of knowledge to create the most cohesive, understandable, and beneficial trading course there is on the market. If you're interested in learning how to become a trader, if you're interested in learning how to use technical analysis, if you're interested in learning how to apply market analysis to different cryptocurrencies, this is a course for you. We teach you everything from the fundamentals, the basics about what cryptocurrency is, how to trade cryptocurrency, mastering the craft of cryptocurrency, diving into a whole range of technical indicators, market structures, and teaching you how to utilize these when finding trades and applying risk management strategies to become more profitable over time. We even dive into market psychology, human psychology, and provide a variety of different videos and educational content, including courses and quizzes to assist your learning along the way. If this is something you're interested in, guys, go ahead and contact us down below at the cryptoacademycourses@gmail.com. We'll send you an email back with all the course information, the structure, the payment details, and everything else you need to know. That being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today, and we'll catch you in the next one.